There's another house, a cemetery.
Oh God!
They brought and when the papers, yeah, they kind of like butchered it a bit because when I heard that, I was like, well, I'm gonna go onto social media and get what's happened, mate. And then people say no, it was chopped up and left there. His head was here. They threw his back. And you're thinking, and you know what it was? It was Haitians that did it, bro.
I was about to say, what's his name? Like, what's his real name?
Well, he's a light skinned. I think he's a half Spanish son, but half Spanish, half black. But what happened?
No, but there's light skin Asians as well.
Yeah, there are. But what is the Haitian gangs here? They're in control of the rap groups over there because they're like it's the main gang over there. Like so, like any rapper or label usually
there's a few gangs over there. There's Yardis over there. There's Haitians. There's all different demographics in Florida. Even a lot of white people.
The Haitians, they scare the Cubans, bro. Like, and the Cubans, like, I would say they can't control the drug game, but the Haitians are terrifying them lot because literally they're doing their black magic and they're removing people's limbs. They like what they did with the Wizard, yeah, there was a hit on him. They could have shot him up, they just chose not to. Instead, they decided to use knives or machetes. That's how horrible these fuckers are. They were like, fuck, gun him down, that's easy. Let's bring him somewhere and just decapitate him. How you can do that to a man? Cartel style, yeah? Oi.
They don't want to waste bullets nowadays.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, well, at least you got to save some lead, right?
Yeah, save some corn, boy.
If you see it, the video, we'll play it again in a second. I was just like, and Blean was saying a 60-year-old man was arrested for that. So what I was...
60-year-old?
Yeah, so he was obviously raised for a long time. 60.
Oh my God.
So it was racist from early, innit? And it was like, back in my day, we used to kill niggas. I'm active again. I feel 30. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, the Haitians are different. Like they're like a next, not to say terrorist group, but they are on that sort of path. Mm-hmm. If you know what I mean.
But their country's gone up again, hasn't it? Their country's gone down to disarray. And remember, there's people our age now who are doing this shit. That's what Anyway.
Yeah, it's mad over there. Very political over there. Super. But every French place seems to be kind of political, to be honest. The only solution was sort of English. It's not that political.
There's people our age that are doing that. And younger. Up to like 21, up to like, I'd say latest about 42. Like you don't have many old guys running around with knives and chopping up people nowadays. Because, that's a young man's thing, innit? They send the boys to do that. But that's what it is now.
To be honest, like, the Haitian culture for how it has been for a while, like, I've heard, there's, like, kidnappings every day in Haiti. Mm-hmm. There's, like, roadblocks and certain things and, like, proper big shootouts in the middle of, like, probably, like, their version of West End.
You want to hear something fucked up? Wyclef was about to run president there, yeah. You know how they did him? You weren't born here. His parents are Haitian. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Was he not born there?
No, he wasn't born there. That's what you're like. Wait, he was born in Brooklyn still, but you're like, come on, guy. Like, give him a passport, man. That wouldn't even matter. He was born there.
Yeah, it's probably the US government's told him to say that. To make all the Haitians who is born in America see how they treat you, lot. See.
Yeah. Wyclef. I like Wyclef too. I got bare time for him.
Yeah, he's cool, Wyclef.
Yeah, it says that Wikipedia was born in Haiti, but they wouldn't let him run for president. Which I thought, wait, what? That's some fuck.
Because he's the only person, I would say, out of my opinion, that could actually bring some sort of peace and unite the people.
That was it. Sorry, I got a mistake. He had lived in Haiti for 5 years.
Boy, what's he doing there for that long, man? Not to be bad.
We have to see what if you can hack it first,
call 911.
Someone please call 911. Oh God! Yeah, this story of his life. Someone please. That's on day one, On day one, that's what he'd be saying. He'd be like, what? What? Shit.
Oh God.
He could have had
after 5 days.
Someone please call sit in a corner, holding his knees, you know. But people get killed up differently over there, you know. I'm not joking, but I've seen they get murdered up there differently. Like I'm talking like they shoot them, then chop them up. And I know they shoot them, they don't shoot them. Yeah, but remove their heads and parade it around like similar to what.
Like some city, not even city of gods is like that, man. I think they're like an African sort of militia thing.
No, bro, like Columbus. No, bro, like Columbus. You mad? That's what you do.
It's like it's true.
And your people
type of.
But he used to. I've got to be real, but he used to fuck about with the Arawaks, you know. Chop off their heads and
all them conquistadors and
we know he was trying for them crimes there, right?
Was he?
Yeah. He was bought before his people, that shit, and him and his brothers ended up getting off.
Wow.
That's what I'm trying to say. People want to talk about that. We don't. If we want to go about like what ISIS do, but fuck that. You know what Columbus did? You know what I mean?
That's true. That is mad.
Columbus brought people down in my island, your island, down to small numbers. Trust me. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he was backed by the church as well.
And you know what else did? Anyone that was strong, that he set them on a voyage, and whoever made it. Or, what do you call it now? If they didn't die of sickness and all that like this, he just went in there and killed them all. A
lot of them people, they shipped to Africa.
They did. They actually did, and it even says it says it in history. Columbus took the people from the Arawaks that had sent them to Africa. Didn't send them to England, sent them to Africa or Spain if he felt like.
Yeah, so not even Spain really. They took their man there because they didn't really want their man. It's only if he was like a proper good Christian, and he was like you could do something like heal people, medicine, or show certain people how to grow crops. Then they'd probably give you a little blight or something and turn you into a proper Christian or something like that over there and bring you back there to be like, yeah, look at me.
Well, Columbus, he used witchcraft, bruv. He predicted the flipping solar eclipse. And obviously them lot were like, what? Oh, I started praying and shit and bowed down to him and did what he said. And any of the Arawaks or the Taínos or anyone that fought back, or the native peoples or all those islands that fought back, bruv, or he thought they were trying to rise up, he made them pay for it.
This is basically like to think about when you look at the Arawaks, we was literally, not to say naked, but these men had metal armor in the hot sun, wielding big swords. Like we never had swords like that. We had like some sort of stones. It was like some sharp stones put in between like some sticks.
Yeah.
So it's like a weird little axe, basically, like a next type of axe.
No, they had spears as well. I remember spear fishing.
Yeah, no, we have spears, but it's just like the main sort of sword or anything. What we did have was like some sharp stone and wood put together.
Yeah, fighting metal. I mean, but we were strong though. Like we
had arrows and things like that, poison arrows.
We could live on those lands. We used to use the animals to help. Bro. That's why people in my family, one side of the family, I'm not joking. They know the island so well. They know what can't kill you because it's been taught to us for centuries now. You know what I mean?
But definitely, like a lot of man, just like how they exiled people from, Spain and put in Mexico, and England exiled people and put people in America and the Caribbean islands. They exiled a lot of the Indian people. Native Indian people and shipped them to Africa and traded them in.
Oh my God.
I'm hated. I'm very hated.
I know, but like, what was the reason why you were? Because you were. It wasn't. What did you do that?
Do we are phoning Chris?
I don't know, but look at that. I'll tell the truth. Look what I just said. That's disturbing.
Do it when you bring a coffee in. When you bring a coffee in past me or phone, I suppose. I'm using mine as a charge at the moment.
AB is asking, is there a link to yesterday's protest? I'll tell you what, AB, I'll try and get you one very shortly.
Oh, yeah, it's not nice, man. I won't go lie to you. Like, it's not good. Yeah, but Ireland's only a small country. A small island. And when you see stuff like that happening, raw.
That's crazy. You know, that particular... hold on.
It's
yeah,
like
that
when
particular... You should show that.
Yeah, well, but it's like what Young Spray was saying. My country can't even take over Walthamstow. He's like, but he gets the whole what Tommy's saying. He's like, if a bunch of people would come to his country and try and take it over, he wouldn't have it either. But as a guest or someone who's actually made England his home, he gets it. Like, a lot of people don't realise, you see when a black person says that, especially in 2023, they're not being a coconut. They're just saying how they see it. And plus, like, if you're talking to a black person who's been, whose family's been in England for donkey's years, they're going to see things, unfortunately, the way others see it. And that's why I don't want to say people like Tommy, because I'm going to stop tarring Tom Robinson with that brush anymore. He's a dickhead, yes, but I'm being serious. The way he presents himself on Raspect, I don't see that far-right Tommy anymore. I just see a man who's just making noise and wants to report and shit. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you can't tell me any different because I don't see him with a bag of man, doing what he used to do. But, like, I just don't see anyone. I'm trying to think of another figure. Who's another political figure? That little bastard. How you call him? Not back pussy on those now. What's his name now? Ralph's friend.
Sorry.
Yeah, Ralph's friend. People like that. Yeah, it's the way they deliver the message and the way they present themselves. Like, they don't realize. Like, they're saying what they're saying, but they know they're not going to go down there and do anything. And that's why I do love these little protests when you see people online commanding their followers. Similar to what Ralph used to do. And they go and do their bidding for them. It's a beautiful job. It's like trolling. But if that means people getting hurt, then what do you think is going to happen, you idiots? And not only that, bleeding, if you're forgetting, half of these people have come from countries that actually are pretty bad. So like they've seen some shit.
They've been traumatized.
Yeah, they've seen some shit. So if one of them was to turn around and say, I don't know, do something drastic, or I'm not going to give full detail on, what would you expect them to do?
Yeah, I mean, one wonders what could happen. I mean, my God, obviously they're going to be angry. They're going to, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to feel, what the fuck did we do to these people? But they actually protested outside a place where these people were staying. They were shouting and screaming as, the refugees looked out the windows, shouting, get out,
Check your messages quickly.
Okay, sorry.
For a second, I'm typing.
Okay. All right. Okay. Are promoting it as the women of Ireland protesting against refugees because they want a future for their children. Because apparently refugees are fucking it up for everybody.
Why don't they get a job and look after them and better themselves to better their children? Like, that's what everyone's meant to do. Like, or just keep your nose to yourself. Like, I mean, this is why you'll never see me saying that we need to save the children, we need to save the world. Listen, look after your fucking selves. We've got people out there who do that for us. They get paid for that shit as well. Why do you want to get off your fucking, out of your high horses and be like, I want to protect? It doesn't make no fucking sense. Especially if you are fucked. Like, I bet you any money, all those bitches you're talking about, they will have those buns in their heads and they look like trash and probably stink and have low education. But yet they want to blame immigrants for stuff that's not even affecting them. I can't stand white people sometimes. Seriously, I can't stand racist white people sometimes. It actually gets on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie. I have to be real. It actually pisses me off.
Oh no, come on, they're like
the race.
You know what? Yeah, there was a video that I watched earlier this morning, and the woman who took the video, she's talking to her friend throughout. Oh, and by the way, D Wall was at that protest. D Wall is quite a famous.
I hope she gets run down. I hope she gets licked down and killed at one of these protests. That'd be funny if someone aimed a car at her. It's like, ah! She's well underneath the wheels. You know what I mean?
Fuck's sake. I'm actually amazed she's not in prison, D-Wall, because, you know, she is the same woman.
She's a woman. That's why.
She's the same woman who groomed a child. Yeah, it's unbelievable. She groomed that child. Remember I told you about a little kid called Caden? She'd been grooming him to go out and, speak outside the GPO.
What was the name, Caden?
And by the way, Caden was the name of the boy. He's probably about 15 now, but he was only